I'm crawling round in a tunnel made of sticks. Got sweat up on my brow and some mud up on my kicks. They say that all good things are wild and free. It's that kind of vibe that brings out the child in me. They say that all good things are wild and free. It's that kind of vibe that brings out the child in me. I can't stop rhyming even when I'm rock climbing. Cloudy day, but you can't say that I'm not shining. Wandering through nature, all these spots finding joy on the journey. I'm wild and free. It's that kind of vibe bringing out the child in me. They say that all good things are wild and free. It's that kind of vibe that brings out the child in me. They say that all good things are wild and free. It's the kind of vibe that brings out the child in me. So now I'm creeping through this tunnel to get to this bird nest so that I can kick some freestyles that you heard best. Out here in nature, never leaving my soul stressed. Expressing myself creatively, say it with my whole chest. You heard that all good things are wild and free. It's that kind of vibe that brings out the child in me. Feeling the inner joy when a child sings. It's Max Emil, king of the wild things. I gotta say, man, I love this park. Find the monsters, tell them, let the wild rumpus start. They say that all good things are wild and free. It's that kind of vibe that brings out the child in me. There's a little squirrel, I'm living in his world. He doesn't wanna let me do a video. But I get him, yo. 'Cause who wants to be bothered? I've gotta project flows. In this place, it's got a nice echo. You know that I've been rapping from the get-go. Sticking to the trees like a gecko. I can't let go. You heard about me, let everyone in your set know. The woods are calling out to me like Max, come explore us. Never thought I'd see some train tracks through the forest. The woods are calling out to me like Max, come explore us. Never thought I'd see some train tracks through the forest. It's your main Max, rhyming on some train tracks. Couple things in life are promised. The pain stacks. We all die one day and we gotta pay tax. So you might as well adventure and avoid the mundane acts. Freestyling in the woods to give 'em my jams. Out here in the middle of nowhere, I yams. That's a nature preserve in the middle of Knoxville. I keep on telling myself, don't get lost, ill. But I'm here rapping by the root of a tree. Kicking words sweeter than honey, that's the fruit of a bee. And I'm gonna keep doing this until my calves will ache. Trying to figure out which path to take. I don't mean to boast, I don't mean to brag, but your boy's here rapping by the cleanest crag. Having too much fun, can't say he's a drag. You want the riches and the money, give me trees, my bag. Too much time rushing round, give me peace to snag. Freestyling in the woods, it's too easy, dag. I used to think I had to drink to be a fun guy. Now I have a better time searching for cool fun guy. See, that's the thing about life. You only get one try. So I'd rather spend my time smiling, even though some cry. And you can wonder why, but you won't get the answer. Walking through the forest like a fairy dancer. You hear the peace, you hear the solitude. I can play some music right now, but the trees would call it rude. Out here in the solitude and silence of nature, talking to God and the faces in the trees. This is such a beautiful moment. I don't think that there's a place I'd rather be. Unless, of course, I was out here on this path and I was pacing it with G. This is truly what life is all about. It's a taste of feeling free. I'm on the side of the path, tiptoeing on the tree trunk, freestyling. I'm flowing like it's G-funk. Got the braces on because my knees bunk. Feeling total peace, monk. I gotta say, I really need this park. Want to take a souvenir, every piece of bark. It's the kind of thing where my spirit really needs the spark. Always finding the light, even when I'm coming free from dark. Freestyling in the woods on a path out here in Knoxville. How can you say that Max is not ill? Chuck Taylor's on my feet kicking rocks still. Close to the edge of the path for a shock thrill. You know, I had to take the path not as many travel. Talking to myself, so you know it's plenty babble. Mixing up the words, just like the game of Scrabble. I'm dipping and I'm dabble. I dip and then I dabble till my mind is unraveled.